was around 8 years old, my dad lost his business. He had an accident and he was almost left paralyzed from the neck down. He became addicted to the prescription pain pills, and he started doing drugs and kind of stepped away from God. At the end of my sophomore year in high school, my oldest brother, who had been battling drug addiction, took his own life, and that really hurt. The way I felt about God, I mean, I was believed he was there, but kind of started really questioning him, like, why would he do that to my family? He's already been going through enough. My way of coping with it was alcohol, weed. I began drinking very heavy, but I was hiding it from my daughters. I stayed drunk. I would go to work drunk, hiding it from family, hiding it from my bosses. And it went on for 3 years. During those times, I spent most of my time at the Rocket Bar here in the Rocket. And, there was purpose behind it, and I got to meet the woman sitting next to me there. We met in August of 2013, started hanging out. Couldn't get her to go home after that. There was something I was hiding from. I was an alcoholic.
I felt like I needed to get him away from the type of friends that he was hanging around, because it always involved alcohol or going to the bar. Soon after, we started visiting the Avenue Church.
I knew God was talking to me. I was just fighting it. My addiction kept me more away from God than anything. Listening to that very first message, listening to Pastor David, I was like, man, I can do this. I like this church. I got saved in June 29th. I made a commitment to God that I was gonna change my life. I stopped drinking, just went from being a blackout drunk to I'm not drinking at all anymore.
Soon after that, I just saw God work in Victor's life. And of course, when you stray away and then you come back, he's always there for you. So I think that helped me to help Victor to know, hey, we can do this together.
We started serving in the Spanish service. So I stopped and told everybody that I had a ring in my pocket and I was about to get down on one knee and propose. And I got down on one knee and I asked her to marry me. Amanda let us know that we were having a baby together. It was good news. We were both excited. And come January, we just pulled away from each other. I pulled away from my wife. I pulled away from God. I had started messaging females from my past and on social media, and I was telling myself that the messages were innocent. When she found the messages, I was like, look, you're making it more than what it is. You're not reading it correctly. So you need to, get over that or get over us. I was ready to go. I was done.
My dad was in and out of the hospital because he couldn't breathe. They did diagnose him with stage 4 lung cancer. So dealing with a newborn and then our rocky relationship and then just finding out that my dad had cancer was like a roller coaster for me. Later that evening, he passed away. So I found out that the Avenue Church had a group called Re-Engage. December of 2018, I signed us up for the class because I was like, okay, this is something we can work on, because we were not communicating at all. And I just knew, okay, we're both gonna have to be vulnerable, and God truly transformed me personally. I look back now of giving him grace and forgiving him for the things that he did to me. The Re-Engage program changed our marriage.
God has brought a peace to our relationship. We learn how to talk to each other, how to laugh with one another again, how to respect one another's feelings. God is amazing. When you can find peace in your marriage, there's not anything better than it.
God has placed a peace over our marriage, our family, our work. I can trust Victor. I can trust that God's gonna be there for us through anything, and complete peace over our lives has been life-changing.